What is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be going over the newest V-Jump promo card that's going to be released in this upcoming V-Jump, that card being Qardan the Great Sage. So without further ado, let's get into this card. So Qardan the Great Sage is a level 4 Earth Fairy effect monster with 1400 attack and 1000 defense, and its effect is when this card is normal summon, you can set one continuous trap from your hand or graveyard. It can be activated this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make all face-up traps you currently control become unable to be destroyed by your opponent's card effects until the end of the next turn. So this card is very nice to be able to directly set a trap card from your hand or graveyard to your field and then being able to immediately activate it. It does have to be a continuous trap, but with cards like Skill Drain, being able to get that back out of your graveyard or just from your hand and then being able to just flip it immediately so that way your opponent has to now deal with Skill Drain is very nice. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can basically make it to where this card has protection so your opponent can't Lightning Storm it, he can't use any type of removal spell in order to get rid of this card. So very nice to be able to not just protect your continuous traps, but any other trap card that you have on the field, you're going to be able to protect that as well. So overall, nice card. The only thing with this card is that it's only directed to trap cards. Obviously, it's not protecting anything else. So if you're playing a heavy trap focused deck, like maybe like Altergeist, then I can maybe see in this card being somewhat useful. But besides that, besides, getting some very powerful traps like the aforementioned Skill Drain, I don't really see you using this card too much, especially since, although trap cards have maybe gotten a little bit more play, especially with decks like Eldritch, I don't really see this card being used in a whole lot of decks. I feel like only trap-reliant decks might use this card, but that's also pushing it a little bit. But honestly, in my opinion, I still think it's a pretty nice card to be able to easily set a continuous trap from your hand and graveyard and being able to immediately activate it and then giving some protection to it to where your opponent can't destroy it by card effects. It's a pretty nice effect in my opinion, but that's my thoughts on Qardan the Great Sage. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this card and whether or not you guys think this is a good card, if it's an okay card, or if this card isn't really that good at all. But I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this card, and with that being said, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and have yourselves a great rest of your day.